What is up, everybody? Today, it is I survived. It is me, the Shiba Inu in disguise, painted sandwich. I have survived yet another day. Do not know how, but I did it. And today we are going to be going through my stim items slash stim foods. It's a stim video. It's just a stim video. So let me break it down for you. In the first part, we are going to actually go through all of my stim items that I carry on a day-to-day basis, or the ones that stay at home that basically make things feel safe and comfortable for me. Thank you, Glamrock, for telling me that. And then we're going to go in the second part of the video, and we're going to basically show off all of my foods and stuff that I eat that are basically within my stim range. Bear with the interesting vibes we got going on today. Today is a safe space. Y'all, enjoy the vid. And also, just to note, real quick disclaimer. Now, I am not a diagnosed autistic person. However, friends, coworkers, literally all of r/Aspie memes have taught me that, yeah, and even with my doctor, it's been kind of in the know now that I am more than likely on the spectrum. So just note to take what I am saying with a grain of salt, because while I am not diagnosed, I do show a lot of signs. A lot. And wow. The very first item that I have like here in my inventory is this little guy. I got him from Hobby Lobby the other day. As you can see, the design is very human. It is very interesting to look at. However, it does interesting things. It's almost like a Chinese finger trap. Kind of. Like, it moves like one. So I don't know what they call this one, but this one is really cool. So you can squish it like an accordion, you can put it on the table and it'll bounce around and do stuff. And then, yeah, you just do this with it. Now, I don't know why I purchased it. I really don't know why. I just picked it up and I said, that's interesting. You're going in my bag. And, yeah, $3 down the drain. The next guy in my inventory is going to be this dude, this dapper little guy. Most people have the big version of him. They sell this little guy in, Spencer's, in Dollar General, I think. But, yeah, no. I picked this little guy up, a few weeks ago, I think now. And I put him right here on my necklace, where my coin and my my heart are, and I'll just, hold him during work, and I'll do like this little number, because he'll just like sit right there, and then sometimes he'll wind up in my mouth. So there is a number 3 slot in my inventory. However, I cannot for the life of me find him. In fact, I think he is actually in storage currently at the moment. It's a big giant black dragon. It's fully articulated and he's got roses on the back of him. He's my favorite, but I can't have him right now because he's in storage. But to make up for it, we have our number 4 slot. So we'll make up for that with number 4, and it's gonna be this dude. This is my favorite, one of my favorite in my inventory. I got him like over a year ago. This is my fully articulated Glamrock Freddy. Stop autofocusing. This is my fully articulated Glamrock Freddy stim item. I thought he was going to be orange when he came in, but it turns out he's not. But, however, his model is so accurate to the game. Let's hope that come on, focus on me. Look. Thank you. His model is very accurate to the game. He doesn't have his electric volt here, but that's okay. But, like, as far as details go, he is, like, perfect. Well, up until he gets to the back of him. And then he's kind of, ugh. I don't like the texture on his back, which is why I don't really carry him as often. But, however, he is, like, very accurate. I painted him at one point with my alcohol markers, and then I wound up taking it all off with alcohol, and then proceeded to gently place him into my pocket where I had a pen, and now he is permanently dyed black on the foot. So, but yeah, no. Way to go, superstar! Okay, so that's everything for my 3D printed stuff, or my plastic stuff that I like to carry around with me. Now, as far as staying home, got plenty. It's gonna be a good video. The first item in my inventory here for when I'm at home is going to be this dapper little guy here. We're gonna stay on tune with Five Nights at Freddy's for the next entry. This entry and the next, so stay tuned. But this is one of my more happy stimmy thingies. See, this guy, you don't mess with this guy. You move him off the bed, it's done. You don't touch Glamrock, you don't move Glamrock, you don't insult Glamrock. I'll come for you. This one is pretty beloved to me. I've had this one since high school. I have a Golden Freddy one, but he is actually currently not available for the video, unfortunately. So a lot of y'all are probably about to get really mad at me for what I'm about to pull out. But because of the condition, because he's not in mint condition. I plan on having him professionally cleaned, but I don't plan on ever selling him either, because he is, like, I'm very attached to him. But this is my limited edition possessed Fredbear. I got him when Sanchi released him. He's, I pre-ordered him, of course. It took me almost a while to get him, actually. But I carried him all throughout high school. Now, I don't carry him around anymore to kind of preserve him, because my Golden Freddy one was carried around a lot, and he is not in good condition at all. But this one is my favorite. This is my baby. But yeah. No, so yeah, he still has all of his original stuff. Of course, he looks like he is very much loved. He does need a cleaning, which is why he also does not get carried around at all. I used to clean them by hand, but that turned out to not work anymore, and he's just going to need a really good, gentle cleaning. Bring out some of his colors again. But yeah, no. I know how much this bear is worth, but it's my stim item. Sorry, guys. Not all of them are going to be in pristine condition, of course. I didn't know how much he was going to be back in high school, because, you know, they re-released all of the original line anyways. So I didn't really care back then about keeping them in mint condition. I cared about keeping things that were in the box mint condition, but he was too special to me, and I was too attached to it, and he's not in mint condition, but I still love him. He's mine anyways. It took, oh God, how long did I wait for him to come in? I'm trying to think of how long it took for him to come in. But yeah, no, I carried him around. Now, the Golden Freddy one was carried around a lot more. And that was because I was more attached to the Golden Freddy one. Now, he also had a different name, but yeah. So these two are two of the oldest in my inventory. And I had two handmade ones, but they're not going on camera because they're in bad condition. I can't use them anymore, is what I mean. So it really sucks that they can't be, like, tumbled around like they were but back then. But they're still, you know, they still mean something to me. So keeping in tune with video games, we've got this next one coming up. Okay, so I want to disclaim something really quickly, because I didn't know that these weren't really official when they came out, but please, for the love of the gods, do not buy bootlegs if they don't have permission to sell the merch. I didn't know that Troy only made a deal with U2's It didn't give anybody else permission to make these, but I actually have a bootleg Kanito pet plush. Please support Troy's official release. I didn't really know that this one wasn't official. It was even being sold out from distributors like Walmart, I believe. So just know I thought that it was official. But yes, I have a bootleg Kanito. Look at how dinky he is. He is so cracked. I like to take him to work with me. I'll set him up on the desk when my coworkers loves him. But yeah, no. And the best part about him, you can't see it with my black hair, but like, dude, one of his legs are sewed on backwards. You can't get more bootleg than that. Alright, so now we're completely in business now. We all know what I am. I'm Painted Sandwich, yes. But I'm also a sheep, you see. I told you guys I was a Shiba Inu in disguise. And it wouldn't be a stimmy video about my stems, about my stim items, without including my main bread and butter. Are you guys ready? Because I'm sure as heck not. We have one sheep. We have two sheep. We have three sheep. Our fourth sheep is missing. We got Mochi. Look at him. Look how angry he is. And then we have this obese sheep. Look at this guy. Oh, Lord, he coming. These are my sheeps. I take one of these to work with me sometimes. But, no, I have an absolute army of Shiba Inus that stay on my bed, and they better stay on my bed. But yeah, no, these are the sheeps. They're very eco-friendly. They're compact. They're bouncy. Oh! Constantly angy. Okay, look at this. See how angy they are? Alright, look at this. Yeah. Alright. And they're constantly violating the terms and conditions of the Geneva Conventions. So, of course, they stay with me. Alright, well, anyways, so, other than sheeps, that's really about it for the stuff that I carry that I have in my hands. So, what other kind of things do I really use in a day-to-day as a stimmy thing? Because in a lot of ways, I have to do things a certain way throughout the day. You know, I may not have a routine, mainly because my life prevents me from having a routine at this point. But, what else do I use? Well, here's the thing, is that not only do I have stim items that I use on a day-to-day for, you know, basic just like comfort or whatever, you know, there's also certain ways that I have to do things. So, like drinking out of something. Now, I like styrofoam. Styrofoam's a great thing for me to drink out of, but it's not eco-friendly either. So what do I drink out of? Well, 2 of my cups are in storage because we're trying to move. However, I do have something that I do drink out of on a daily constant at work that I will not drink out of anything else. I hate wax cups. I hate plastic cups. I hate using them. I don't like using them. They freaking sweat everywhere and then they get all mushy and then they're terrible. I have another cup like this. However, it's got like a straw and stuff. This is my smiley face mug. I either drink out of styrofoam or I don't drink out of anything at all because I like to drink out of this. I don't even like drinking out of like plastic cups from like fast food places. Like if I go like Burger King or something, like I don't like drinking out of the plastic cup. It doesn't even keep temperature right. But this bad boy, I mean, you got both a smiley face, a winky face, you know, it keeps whatever you want, hot or cold, for a little while. It's got that great little edge right here. It can be a little weird to drink out of, but it's actually really good to drink out of. And I won't drink out of anything else other than this and my 2 other cups, which is my Freddy Fazbear cup and my other smiley face cup. I don't like drinking out of anything else. Sorry, this is my pillow. It's very soft. And of course, it wouldn't be, me without a Freddy Fazbear blanket either. But yes, this one's very soft. I love to sleep with it. I don't have any of my quilts or anything with me here at my SO's house. Those are in storage, so at a later date, we'll redo this, and you guys will get to see all the cherry blossom stuff I have. Okay, so now that we're out of that, we're going to go into the next part of the video. So these are essentially what I call stimmy foods. These are foods basically that I talked about during my Aspie memes video, where they're basically foods that just bring me a lot of joy, essentially. They're foods that are texturally great and that I eat a lot that are just very good. I'll describe it this way. Flavor Town. Texture Town. Got it? Alright, so as for like drinks, this is an empty can because I just emptied it out into my cup. This. Now, I mainly drink soda for the carbonation. It's not really necessarily the fact of the taste, except when it comes down to Starry and Coca-Cola. But I love soda. I can't get enough of it. It's the carbonation. The carbonation is the main reason why I drink it. It is just so freaking good. But then you have to double down on Coca-Cola because, well, Cola really just tastes really good. And if you hand me Pepsi, I won't drink Pepsi. And it's not like the hee ha, Pepsi's so nasty, Pepsi versus Coke. It's actually the fact that Pepsi just doesn't taste right to me at all. Okay, and for the next one, here's something next that we have. Okay, now, not sponsored, by the way. This video is not sponsored at all. But I live in the South. So, Walmart and this place called Winn-Dixie, if you guys live in the North, you have no idea what Winn-Dixie is. However, if you've seen the movie with the dog, that is why the dog is named Winn-Dixie. These are these little sugar cookies that they make. I don't know why I love them so much, but they come with icing, sprinkles. Why are you falling? Icing and sprinkles. And they have this texture to them. This one doesn't have a lot of sprinkles. He's kind of short, like me. But they have sprinkles, this sugar cookie. And I don't normally like sugar cookies. But these sugar cookies, it's not necessarily the fact that it's sweet. It's just the fact of the texture that it puts, when you eat those. They're not chalky, but they have like that. It's not crunchy either. It's just a very soft bite to it because I like soft cookies. And then it's got that sweetness, and the icing has that little bite to it too. And that's kind of why I really like them. Now, the next item on the menu for me today is also this. Now these, I'm not sponsoring anything here in this video, just sharing. But these, these are my chips. Now, all throughout the years, I have, shook it up a little bit. I'll eat Cool Ranch Doritos every once in a while. Regular Doritos, seaweed chips. If you've never seen the Japanese brand of them, those are amazing. But I am not, on them right now. But these have always been my favorite chip. It's mainly because of the cheese, the salt, and the crunch. This is my chip. This is my boo. This is my boo thing. I'm taking this to prom with me. Okay? These are my chips. And so kind of keep up with the crunchy and, oh gods. Okay. And so to keep up with the food aspect of this, I'm going to go on ahead and show you guys a couple of my favorite noodle brands. The first ones I'm going to show you are these. Now, these are sold all throughout the U.S., but these are supposed to be more, these are supposed to be a bit more authentic. These are not Ichiran, but they are Ichiban. These are sold in my local Asian market, and they're very good. They were my next step up from Top Ramen. They're great. I love them. They're very good. And I eat them all the time. Along with those noodles, I also like to eat, cup noodle. Now, I've eaten all sorts, and I don't have a few of them here for this video. I've tried curry. Those ones, those are great. I just have to be in the mood for them, and the noodles have to be barely done. And then I like the seafood ones. Lately, the seafood ones haven't been hitting as good, though, because they taste a bit different. I can taste differences. I don't know why, but they don't taste as good. I don't know if it's the fact that, all the Walmarts around here, like, destroy almost every single, like, shipment they get, but, like, they just ain't hitting right. And then, we got these. Keeping up with the cheese theme, we have these. The cheddar cheese Murachan. Now, these are pretty good. I like to put dehydrated onion in these, and then I will fill them up a little bit before the fill line, and then when they do, the onions soak up all of that juice, and then there's more of a cheese flavor because there's not as much water. And I only cook them for about 1.5 minutes to about maybe 2 minutes before I start digging my chopsticks into them. But these, Flavor Town. Alright, and keeping up with the noodle theme, but taking us out of the broth area, we have these. So staying with Sapporo Ichiban, we have these chow mein noodles. These are really good. If you take these and you stir fry them with vegetables, some beef, and then if you put some cabbage, carrots, it's very good. But let me tell you something. Drizzle on some Kewpie mayo, and then eat it with those little seaweed things that you get in the little packages. Mind blown. Flavor Town. Crunchy. Oh my gods. And then we have these. Now, these are technically still chow mein noodles. However, they have a different flavor to them, and they don't have that dark stuff that these do. These ones are like a garlicky, oniony flavor, and you're supposed to put either like chicken or beef in them. I don't know, but oh my gods, like, these are delicious. Like, they're not Japanese, which I'm obsessed with Japan at this point. However, like, these are good. Where are these from? It's a product of Thailand. Monde Nissan. Like I said before, there is a lot of Japanese foods and snacks that I do really like but cannot afford at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and list them off and probably put some pictures up, somewhere around here. Maybe just, superimpose it on top of my face or something, But, I really, 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 really like sushi. Now, I don't have any for the video today, but sushi's one of my foods. Steak is one of my foods. We have crab. And keeping up with the Japanese, theme here, I also really like gyudon. As for snacks, I am, like, obsessed with those seaweed chips. But I'm also, like, obsessed with, oh my god, what's it called? What are they called? They're like those little potato sticks with, like, the seaweed or the vegetables in it. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen. Something I don't like, though, and a lot of people are going to get really, really, really mad, is I do not like mochi. I love the flavor of mochi, but cannot stand the texture. Sorry, guys. Something also to note is that I do like adzuki flavor. However, I cannot eat any sort of beans at all. I can't. It's the grainy texture. It's too much. I don't even like refried beans. It's terrible. I am a big fan of tempura. Now, I like fried foods, but that is, like, tempura is just, like, incredible to me. On top of ramen, a lot of things I do like udon. I do like the other noodly stuff, like a soba. Those are pretty good as well. but nothing really hits as hard as sushi does. But yeah, no. So those are my favorite foods that kind of go along. Oh yeah, katsu. Katsudon. I love katsudon. I like the fried pork cutlets. They're amazing. They're delicious. The sauce is delicious, even though it has tomatoes in it, which is terrible. But yeah, no, it is that it is so good. A lot of Japanese foods are in my tier list, but I just don't have present for today. That was the video for today. If you guys liked it, don't be afraid to subscribe. I mainly do art on this channel, however, what's it called? I mainly do art, but the thing though is that sometimes I want to branch off and do different things. If you like this video, don't be afraid to give me a subscribe, and then you guys have a wonderful day. We need to build the Shiba army. I'm counting on you guys. Got me? Okay. You guys have a wonderful day, and I love you all, and have a good night.